Hello, world builders, and welcome again to day eight. Yesterday was supposed to be for day eight, but we are moving it today and then day nine. So day eight and day nine they tie in together. So we'll be talking about all of that has to do with building your financial safety net. Day eight challenge is building your financial safety net. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me. My name is Lola Wealth, and I help you protect your income and build wealth. Help professionals protect their income and build wealth. So let's dive in. So today we are really focusing on one of the most critical pillars of financial security, which is emergency fund. Building your emergency fund. What is that? What does that mean? And emergency fund is just a amount of money you set aside in case of the rainy days. What does that look like? It could be your income, like your gross income, times the number of months. Some people say 3 months, but I said 12 months, right? 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months of your income you set aside in a very good account where you can use when there is any emergency or when life happens and you can quickly you know get rich and use. And so what does that look like? Everyone can you can relate it with when COVID happened, and we have about it lasted for about 18 months actually. So a lot of us that do have 3 months or 6 months of expenses or savings saved somewhere, you can see that quickly it was able to run out quickly, and then we're looking for, okay, how can I supplement my expenses and all of that. And that's why having about 12 months, it could be your expenses as well. You can look at it like this: how much does your rent cost or your mortgage? How much do you have in all this monthly expenses, subscriptions, your car loan, your insurance, and all of that? All that, all the sum total of your expenses times 12 months. What does it look like? Right? Maybe 30,000, it may be 50K. You want to have that set aside for raining days. So an emergency fund is a financial safety net. You want to have it. And more importantly, it provides peace of mind. Peace of mind. And a lot of us, we want peace of mind when it comes to our finances. Peace of mind in case life throws us an unexpected challenges. If it throws it to us, or it throws a curveball to us in our life, because we are in this life, we are experiencing this a human experience in life, this is going to happen, right? Even though we are praying, even though we are planning, right? We still want to plan for the unexpected occurrences that we did not plan for. So it could be unexpected car repairs, it could be medical expenses, people fall sick, we have sick child, and all of that. Loss of job is part of another thing. People have injury, right? Things can happen along the way. So, but setting aside that 6 months or 12 months of expenses can make a lot of difference. And I can share three benefits of that, why that is important. The first benefit is it helps us reduces financial stress during these emergencies. At least you are going to take away this financial stress off your mind, like, okay, let me breathe in. At least I have something that I can make use of while I am going through these challenges. That's number one. It helps us to reduce that financial stress during emergencies. The second benefit that I want to share is it keeps us, keep me, from relying on high interest credit cards or loans. And I can tell you, like, I've used 17%, 22% when it comes to credit card loans, right? We don't want to constantly be in that circle that we rely on credit card loans with high interest. So by saving, I always tell people, like, if you really want to save, do 30%, 35%, 40% of your gross, begin to set it aside. Because at the point I was doing that, if you are familiar with this financial independent retire early fire movement, I talk about it. I'm talking about it. I have a LinkedIn group where I talk redefining retirement, where we talk about FIRE, right? So when it's FIRE, even if you really want to achieve the FIRE strategy, do like 60% of your gross, you keep it. I begin to put it in, some structure or some buckets where it yields high interest for you. So 35%, 40% of your gross, you want to set it aside. And then when you achieve that when you achieve the emergency fund goal, then you can be channel the savings, put it in investment. And of course, part of your emergency fund that you are setting aside to could be in an investment, but it must be fluid. It must be something that you can easily convert to money when you need them. So that's the second benefit. It keeps you from relying on high interest credit card, all right, credit card or loans. Then the third thing is gives you confidence to focus on your long-term goal, so that when life throws this curveball, we don't constantly distracted. You're trying to fix things, but we still focus on what's our long-term goal. Oh, I want to get a second home. Oh, I want to get a multi-unit. I want to go into, real estate. I want to go into Bitcoin. I want to go into, whatsoever that is for you when it comes to investment. It helps you to really focus. When life happens, you just quickly, grab part of what you already saved for such, event. You use it and you go continue and you go achieve your goal. So those are the things that will help. What is the things that you're going to do today? Like from today's challenge, what are you going to do next? What is the next step for you? The first thing is you want to calculate your monthly essential expenses. What is that thing that's like every month you must do it? The number one is your rent. My mortgage, my rent is these are essentials, right? These are essential for at least for a lot of us, right? Our utilities, our grocery, because we have to eat. So those are the most essential things. List them and total them how much that is for you. Then you multiply that with, let's say you want to do 6 months. Like you want to have 6 months of your expenses in case anything happen. At least you know that, okay, maybe loss of job, like, okay, at least for the next 6 months, I know that my bills are going to be paid. I'm not going to be thrown out of my house and all of that. And it could be 3 months that's your goal. Your expenses, list them. How much is it? The essential expenses for the month times 3 months. What does that look like? 15K. Okay, boom. I am saving 15K for the next 6 months. I am saving 50K for the next, 3 months. What does that look like for you when it comes to your income? How much are you removing and how much are you using to save aside for that goal? Those are the two things you want to do. Then the third thing is you really want to be committed. Commit. Don't wait until, when I start that second job or when I start that side hustle, I will start to save. No, right from what you have right now. However small it is, $50, $100, set it aside. No matter how small that is. Today, start it and be consistent. At least I know that is how I started. I started with $400 every month. Like, okay, putting it aside and then put it in a bucket where I know that I'm not going to be able to do Zelle, and I'm not going to be able to, like, okay, something is happening, I quickly, maybe withdraw the money. No, I made it difficult for me to be able to grab from that account that I can use. So those are some of the things that you want to put in place when you are setting aside this emergency fund. All right. So bonus tip that I want to give to us is automate your savings. Yes, automate your savings. So when it's coming directly from the paycheck, let it go to a certain account. And that is what I did. And that was what I did. Going to a certain kind of an account where I don't have access to it, and then it goes into that account. Boom. Then it is there into the place where I wanted it to be, and I couldn't even withdraw it from that place, right? So you can do that as well. You want to automate because you can forget. Expenses are going to come that you will be so overwhelmed, like, okay, I just want to save all of this. I just want to spend all of this money and I will save whatsoever is left. That is not always the case. You want to reverse it. And first of all, pay yourself first. Take out that money, put it in such an account where you don't have a lot of easy access to, and then right from your source, let it be going there. Right from your paycheck, let it be going there so that it doesn't even hit your account at all. All right. So be dedicated, be consistent, be disciplined. Start saving this money and start building this your emergency fund. Do it seamlessly. Start small and then begin to increase it to, you can start with 1% of your income right now, 2%, then you increase it the following month, 5%, then 10%. Then, then once you achieve your goal, don't stop. Once you achieve that goal of emergency fund setup, and you've reached your goal, 6 months of expenses, you've achieved it, don't stop. That same amount of money you are setting aside, then route it. You can do your 401k, pay the maximum that the match that your company is providing. Fund that one. Is a free money. You don't want to leave it on the table. You don't want it to leave any money on the table. Do your 401k. If your company has a stock that they give to you at a reduced price, buy out of it. Buy the maximum. Those are where the money can go. You want to max anywhere there is free money, make use of it. Then you can now look at other buckets, and I've shared before, using, which was the day 9 challenge, protecting your income. What happens when you couldn't go to work due to illness, due to critical illness, chronic illness, terminal illness, injury, accident? Once you can do 2 out of the 6 things that the human being can do, you can walk by yourself, you can dress up by yourself, you can eat by yourself, you can, bathe by yourself. 2 out of this. What if that thing happened? It's your income protected, and that's the day 9 of what we talked about when it comes to protecting your income, growing your wealth. You want to now, you've achieved your emergency fund. That's the basic. That's the first thing you want to do. Once that one is situated, then you go into an account where that can help you to protect your income in case anything, any emergency, any occurrence like that happened to you. That's what you want to do. Set up that, have that account, then go into investment. You want to go into real estate. You want to begin to buy REITs. You want to begin to buy stock. You want to begin to, as smaller they are, the same amount, continue to increase it from 10% to 11% to 12%. By the end of the year, maybe you are even doing 20% or 30% of your income. Now you are saving well. Then your remaining money that is coming in is not even enough for you. Then you begin to think outside the box, like, okay, what else can I do? How can I get my expenses paid? How can I get my rent? Because you are saving more, you are expanding, you are not constrained to a budget. And I do use budget, right? But don't constrain yourself to budget. How can I earn? How can I pay for this rather than I can't afford this, right? So when you pay yourself first, you save, situate your emergency fund, do it. If you can do 6 months, great. If you can do 12 months, that will be greater, right? Then focus on the income protection. What kind of structure can you put together? What kind of policy can you have? Disability is part of it. Long-term care is part of it. Life insurance is part of it, right? Have a life insurance, have a kind of an account that you can have that can help you in case of critical, chronic, terminal illness that will protect you. It's not until someone die. Life still happens. Life is still going on. Are you protected? Is your income protected? And I'll be talking more on that even on this channel. But that's what we have for day 8 and day 9. Setting up these fundamentals of your finances so that you can grow wealth, right? You focus on what you do know how to do best, which is doing your business and doing that work that you have. And I hope this has been helpful for you. And this has been helpful for me as well, because as I am doing this, I'm reviewing myself, I'm reviewing my own strategy. How best can I, do more of this and little here, and putting my own stuff together. So as I am teaching, I'm teaching myself as well. And I know that we are all going to achieve our goal. 2025 is still young. Think about what you can do. Think about the side gig you can begin to do. Even if you have side gig, right? How can you structure it in such a way that you have your LLC and you can begin to get on taxes using your LLC, right? Those are the strategies that you want to look into. I want to wish you all the best as we journey into this year. Tomorrow is going to be day 10. Yes, so tomorrow is going to be day 10. So today we did 8 and 9 together. So tomorrow is going to be day 10, and then we'll continue from there. And I hope this has helped you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your comments. I want you to comment below. I want you to like. I want you to share. I want you to subscribe. Yes, please subscribe and share with your friends and family as well. And I hope this has been helping you. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.